Men, you should be a physical monster. There should be an innate side of you that wants just to tear apart the things in your day. I think that too often men don't know who they are. They have no clue who their identity is. They found it in other things, but also they don't know who the hell they want to be. I think one of the most important things that a man can figure out is who he is and who he wants to be. It's the roadmap of you and your future. But finding those things are very challenging. The number one way to find who you are is to spend more time alone. Spend more time alone in your thoughts, without music, without podcasts, without books, all those things. Spend more time alone without your family. Do at least an hour a day. That'll help you find who you are. But finding who you want to be is equally as important, if not more important. And there's a practice that I use to find out who truly I want to be. And the first thing I do is that I write down 3 men. They could be in my life or mentors or people that I look up to. 3 men, I write them by name. I find 3 things about them that really inspire me. 3 qualities about them that I truly want in myself. After this exercise, you write down all 3 with 3 qualities and characteristics, and you have 9 new traits that are a part of you that you want to be better at or that you want to embrace fully. If you're a more negative thinker, you can mix this up and add in one person that you definitely don't want to be like. And what are the 3 qualities and characteristics that you hate about this person, that are not empowering to you, that are not something that you want to be? Through this, you compile a list of traits and attributes of the person that you want to be and the person that you don't want to be. This starts to craft your mind to understand the man that you want to be. After you compiled your list, the next step is to do what I call act as if. Act as if. You're going to begin to make decisions, to find opportunities, to make changes in your life based upon your future self. Meaning that you have to step out of the person that you currently are and begin to step into the new version of you. And when you find these qualities and characteristics that you truly embody, that you can truly begin to live out, all of a sudden your life will begin to change in the manner of living out your new future self. This goes with anything in your life, anything that you realize there's a desire or a need for. Without having the intention or clarity about finding out exactly what that need is, you'll never find it. So if you don't know what you're after, you don't know what you want, you don't know what you need, you'll never find it. You were to say to me, I realized that I need 3 strong brothers in my life. I need 3 solid friends that I can count on, that can count on me. I'm looking for that, right? It's like finding a relationship. Oddly enough, it's what I would begin to define if I needed brothers in my life is how many that I want in my life, 2, 3, and what are the values in them that I want to hang around in order to help me become better, and so that I can become, and so that they can become better. So I would begin this same type of exercise, and where I would delineate and describe the attributes of men that would be good to be in my corner, that would lift me up, that would help me become the better version of myself. And I would list those things out. And what happens is when we become clear about what we're after, the reticular activating system, the brain begins to find all the things that lead you to that success, right? So the brain will intentionally filter out all the BS and all the things that are not. That's what the reticular activating system does, is it filters out all the things that are not important, that are not what you're looking for, and helps you hone in on the things that are important. So then you'll start figuring out, where do I find these guys? What kind of group can I get into? Like if it was me and I was trying to be better friends with more entrepreneurs, I'd go look for entrepreneurial groups of driven men. And right in there, if I join that group, pay a monthly fee, I'm going to find other brothers that I can hang out with and network that are on the same path as me, that have the same values as me. So you search it. It's just like starting a business. Like, where is the person that I want? Where do they hang out? So the kind of brother that I want near me, where do I find him at? And so your mind goes to work. Once you describe and identify what you're after, your mind will go to work to find it. Men, you should be a physical monster. There should be an innate side of you that wants just to tear apart the things in your day, getting in the gym, ripping it apart, lifting weights, sprinting. I will tell you that you unlock a different side of you, your confidence, your well-being when you begin to tap into your full potential physically. I can tell you from over 20 years of training and 13 years in Air Force Special Warfare that the physical elements of your life will completely change the confidence and the well-being of your life. In fact, I've just realized through physical torture on a day-to-day basis, pushing myself to extreme and physical events that I've done, such as climbing 30 miles and 32,000 feet straight, such as running 48 miles straight multiple times in my life, that those actual events unlocked a different animal in me and allowing me to tap into a different level of confidence and well-being in my life. We are innately carved out to be physical beings, and that means that if your physical health, if your daily routines do not add up to that, you're working out 1 or 2 days a week, or maybe not at all. Maybe you're not training as hard as you should be. You're getting a little bit complacent. There's a part of you that has to tap back into that very physical side of you, and you will notice the immediate changes in that. For several reasons, the endorphin rush, the dopamine, all the great chemicals are released when you're pushing yourself to your max. You start to gain this confidence and this overall sense of self and well-being when you really tap into that side of you. It's an important element that should be put first in your life. In fact, you should have a daily routine and where you're working out every day and multiple days a week, you're pushing yourself to your max. From a scientific standpoint, you look at what that does to testosterone and growth hormone, the two hormones that a man really wants to be strong, to be muscular, to have energy, to have endurance. Those things are ignited through intense training and will help you to get the results you're looking for. Testosterone in this day and age is a very glooming conversation. If you look at the levels of testosterone of the average 25-year-old man, they're now replicating what are consistent with a 50 or 60-year-old man 20 years ago. Testosterone levels have plummeted. And if you look at what testosterone does, is it provides you energy, it provides you drive, it provides you sex drive, it provides you stamina, it provides you confidence, right? Testosterone is the male hormone that drives a lot of the emotions that you're looking for. And if your testosterone is low, it could be the reason that you're struggling in a lot of these different areas. Maybe you're feeling lazy. Maybe you feel like you don't have energy. Maybe you're not feeling strong. It could be a result of having low testosterone. And the way to naturally boost that is to lift heavy weight. It's to push yourself in the gym. It's to show up. It's to sleep more. In fact, sleep is one of the number one causes for low testosterone. We live in a grind culture where men sleep 5 to 6 hours a day. That will crush your testosterone. Not getting in the sun enough. It's important that you get in the sun for at least 30 minutes a day, shining on your skin to absorb the vitamin D, which helps to convert into more testosterone. Likely a lot of the things that you're doing are not actually contributing to good hormonal health for yourself, and it's why you're feeling the way you are. If you're feeling in a place that you don't feel normal like you used to, you don't feel strong, you don't feel energetic, you don't feel motivated, it could be because of your testosterone levels, and it's up to you to take the actions to change those. A lot of guys just go jump on therapy, but it's important that you try to actually increase your testosterone levels first, doing the right things, having the right habits and routines every single day, working out, lifting heavy, getting in the sun, drinking enough water, getting enough sleep. All those things are paramount to getting you to look and feel your best every day of your life. A lot of guys who feel lost or stuck in all areas of their life, there's really one thing that you can do to spark as a catalyst to change the rest of your life, and that is diving into your physical health. Likely if you don't have a physical regimen or consistency in your physical health, that it's leading to negative impacts in your mental health, your emotional health, even your relational health. So the one thing I always tell guys is to dive into their physical health, find a consistent routine. And when you do that, all of a sudden mental health starts to improve, emotional health starts to improve, your marriage starts to improve. It's the one thing of consistency and action that releases good chemicals and good hormones that gets you to feel better about yourself immediately. It could be the crutch that's destroying your life.